You're all set.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Assistant Town Manager Andy Clyburn. Today we are here to have a town manager hearing on the green burial regulations within the Department of Public Works Cemetery Division. Again, I'm Town Manager Andy Clyburn. I'm going to be conducting the hearing today. It is Wednesday, 10 May 2023, and it is 11 o'clock. With that, we'll go ahead and begin. Pursuant to the passage of legislation extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during the state of emergency, this meeting is being conducted via Zoom and was posted appropriately. With us, I believe we have Joe Marshall, who will be presenting the regulations. We have the department head, Mr. Dan Santos, our Assistant Town Attorney, Kate Conley, and with me personally here is Town Councilor Gordon Starr. So with that, we'll go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Marshall to present the regulations. Joe, please.
Thank you and good morning. Yes, we are proposing to establish a green burial section at the Mosswood Cemetery. The regulations are in line with the green burial guidelines put forth by the Green Burial Council. The section in Mosswood actually would be section 1. The fees for the green burial services and lot sales are in line with our current fees for traditional lots and standard interment services. And that's what I have. I'm not sure what else I need to present.
That's really it, Joe. I know that we've posted the regulations online. Attorney Conley, did you have anything in particular that we needed to add to that?
No, I think the only thing I would add is that a brief description of what green burial is, which is basically an environmentally protective solution to burials where, provided we're far enough away from drinking water, bodies are buried a little bit differently than the normal process, in which they're not the embalming chemicals and some of the same types of chemicals that are typically used for a non-green burial are not used. So it's supposed to be an environmentally friendly process. But I think that Joe's covered everything. I think the regs speak for themselves, but certainly I'm here to answer any legal questions or any other questions, as I'm sure Joe is too technically.
Excellent. Before I ask for questions or comments from the public, Mr. Santos, did you have anything to add?
Yeah, I would just add that this came about as a result of inquiries from the public in an interest in having green burial options in our cemeteries.
Thank you for that, Dan. All right, members of the public, I know we have one here in my office. Councilor Gordon Starr, sir.
Hello there. Good morning. First, I'd like to thank everyone in the staff for moving this through. I know it's taken a long while. We started long before COVID, but it's finally there, so that's great. I have one constituent, a resident town, I should say, who has all. It's interesting. Just I want to throw this out. She's already bought her coffin. It's made by Monks in Iowa. So as soon as she dies, they will send it east. But it's pine. It's not finished at all, but I think it has metal hinges. So I know there's a caveat for personal jewelry. She was wondering maybe she could be grandmothered in or something, just because she's already bought her casket. I don't know if we need to replace hinges.
Joe, if you have an answer specifically for that, if not, we can certainly take it under advisement and work with the individual officers.
As the regulations are written, there are no metal objects. It's supposed to be completely 100% biodegradable. I know metals can be, however, that is not what it is referred as. We're looking for wooden dowels, glues that are, biodegradable, wicker, wraps, bamboo, woven, things of that nature. And yes, there is some pieces when it comes to jewelry and personal effects of that nature too. But yes, they're really not supposed to have metal as a part of the process.
Okay, so what we'll do, I'll gather the specs and talk to the company and see if they can adjust things and then bring it back to you, Joe, and just run it by you.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank you. That's it.
Excellent. All right, do we have any other public comment? Sarah, or Lynn, do we have anyone else out there in a waiting room or anything?
No, there's no public comment.
Okay, excellent. We will continue to take public comment. For those of you, this is going to be aired on channel 18. The public comment period for this town manager hearing on green burial regulations will be accepted all the way through Friday, June 9th. So if you have any comment, please submit it to us and we'll take it under consideration and then we'll move forward with approval of the regulations. Likely 2 weeks following that. So we'll be looking at the middle of June to move forward with everything. Anyone else have anything to offer? All right, with that, I'll close this public hearing. That was fairly short and sweet. Thank everyone for attending. Joe, well done. Dan, thank you. Hey,
Okay,
all right.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everyone.